be doing Module 5 Reflection. So the first question is, what were your 3 favorite websites you examined in this module? So the first website that I really thought was interesting was Discovery Education. I liked that um, it had educational games and fun interactive activities that students could use, but it also had like tutoring and it helped you with math problems if students need that. So it kind of gives a fun side of education, and then it kind of like actually tutors kids as well. So an example of a tutoring part of the website was they call it web math, and it basically gives you step-by-step instructions on how to um, complete a math problem. Now, I didn't find the pricing on Discovery Education, but I know it does cost to use. So I would see like a whole school or district buying this website or buying the subscription to this website and then letting each teacher use it. But I did not find pricing information on that. So the second one is Edutopia. I liked how it had various educational sections with articles, videos, teaching strategies, and family engagement that go along with each section. So, for example, under the technology integration section, it had lesson plans and it had a lot of articles that teachers can go to for information on how to integrate technology in the classroom. And then at the very end, it had an article on how technology affects the family and how a family connects in this day and age, which was very interesting. So the third website was Kathleen Schock's website. I liked I liked it and I thought it was interesting because it was I felt like it was very personal to a teacher, and teachers can go to it for any piece of advice, any questions they have, and it really pushed the use of technology in the classroom, and it gave many websites and articles and links on how to incorporate technology, and it gave specific examples of how to do that. So I thought that was really cool. And then BrainPop was another website, and it cost $175 for classroom access for K through 3rd grade. And then for the entire school to get BrainPop, it was about $1,800. So to me, I think there's plenty of free websites out there that teachers can use that I would not want to put money towards getting a subscription to a website. But that's just my opinion. So the second question is, describe your experience using Kia. So I had a really good experience using Kia. I thought it was very user-friendly and easy to create activities. And so my favorite part about it was I liked that you could start with a sample activity and edit it to your personal taste and how you want it to be. I thought it helped with the layout and the template and the structure of how the activity goes. So for one of my activities, the directions were really hard on how to create it, but after using a template, I thought it made it really simple. And I think it could be useful if I decided to teach higher elementary grades, like 3rd, 4th, or 5th grade, but I plan on teaching kindergarten or 1st grade right now, so I don't think it would be very useful for those grades. And then for the third question, it talked about the open educational resources, and I did find some resources that I could use for my future classroom. The Merlot and the OER Commons could be useful. Those two websites had materials over the educational fields, and I found a lot of online websites that lead you to like game websites for kids that were educational for them. It had lesson plans all laid out for you that you could review and maybe even use in your own classroom. I thought that the other website, Open Academy, was just for college-based classes, so it wouldn't have been useful for me in my future classroom. So I definitely see open educational resources useful because you can get a lot of ideas and content, and you can get full lesson plans and activities on them. So instead of just getting examples of little bits of activities and how to incorporate them, you get the whole activity plan, and I think that's just could be very useful for me as a future teacher. Thank you for listening.